Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Habib Ali and I am an ICT tutor by profession. So in today's tutorial we are going to be learning about how to get Microsoft Office for free, Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, OneDrive and many other applications for absolutely free. Okay, so the very first thing we need to do is access the internet and go to the website office.com. You can use any browsers of your choice, it doesn't really matter. However, I am using Microsoft Edge. Once you have done that, you've got a couple of options in front of you. You can either sign in if you already have an account with Microsoft Office or Microsoft in general. If you do have a Hotmail email account or an Outlook or even a Skype account, then you already have an account with Microsoft. All you have to do is click on sign in here and simply sign in with your details, your email address and your password. However, if you do not have any of those accounts, all you have to do is sign up for the free version of Microsoft Office and create an email account for yourself. It is absolutely free. This option here, I just want to quickly tell you before I move any further, is this is where we would click if we wanted to get the paid version of Microsoft Office. However, we do not want this at this stage, but I will talk about this towards the end of this tutorial and give you some tips if you were simply interested. But at this present moment, we just want the free version because this tutorial is totally about how to get Microsoft Office for free. Okay, so let's move on. I'm going to click on sign in and then simply type in my details. So this is where you would type in your full email address. So I'm just going to type in my email address, Habib's ICT tutorials at hotmail.com, and then click on next or press enter. If the address is correct, it will take you to the next stage and it will ask you for your password. So I'm just going to type in my password there and then click on sign in. And once you have done that, it will take you to the main page of the office.com page. And this is where you can see straight away you have got access to all the different Microsoft Office applications, in particular Microsoft 365. So I want to introduce a couple of features to you before I move on to or go deeper into this tutorial. The very first one I want to introduce is these dots here at the top. This is where your app launcher point is. So you could click on there at any point and it will show you all the Microsoft 365 applications. For example, you've got Outlook, OneDrive, Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and some of the new ones which are actually only available on the online version. You've got Family Safety, you've got Calendar, and if I was to click on all apps, it will show you even more applications that is available. You've got Microsoft Forms as well. You've got Microsoft Power Automate. You've got Microsoft Sway, which is an excellent one. And you've also got OneNote, I've already mentioned. So you can see all these applications is available to you to use absolutely free. Microsoft does not charge you a single penny to use them. So let's make a start on a Microsoft Word and let's see what is available there. So Microsoft Word, what can we get? I will show you how to create a new blank document, use the templates, how to save to OneDrive and also to save to the hard drive, which is our local drive on your own PC. How to then open or upload a document from your hard drive onto the online version of Microsoft Word. And I will show you a lovely trick of how to use the click and drag method to upload or open a file from your computer onto the online version of Microsoft Office. Now to open Microsoft Word, I can either click on Microsoft Word over here, I can click on the app launcher, and I've got Microsoft Word here, or I can also simply click on this plus sign to create any new Microsoft application, document, or a spreadsheet or presentation, etc. So in this case, I want to create a new blank document, so I could click on there. However, I'm just going to click on Microsoft Word just here, just to show you all the different options that are available to me. So I can choose to create a new blank document, or I can choose a built-in template that Microsoft Word has to offer me. However, please do make a note, any template with the diamond symbol here at the top corner is not available to us, simply because this is one of the premium templates available on the paid version of Microsoft Office. Now I'm going to click on new blank document just to show you what Microsoft Word will actually look like on this free version that we have. Now because it is online, it may take a few seconds for it to open, so please be patient. Once you've done that, you can see straight away you've got access to Microsoft Word. Now if the ribbon looks very simplified in this manner, what you can do is use this arrow just down here to switch the ribbon to an expanded version, like you would do so on the desktop version of Microsoft Word. You just get to see visually all the different commands that you normally would. However, if you do like to hide all the commands, again you can click on the arrow just up here and it will hide it for you. Now I'm just going to type in just a few words. Let's say free Microsoft Word, and I'm going to save, just do a quick spell check on this. Okay, I'll just quickly change it to a capital M, Microsoft. There you go, free Microsoft Word. Now you can do the usual stuff like you normally would on the desktop version. You can highlight, you can change the font, you can change the font size, pretty much bold, italic, underline, all the different formatting techniques that you would normally use. You can insert pictures, you can change the layout, orientation, size. Pretty much every single command that is available in the desktop version is actually available here. However, there are a few missing, which you can totally understand. Being a free version, Microsoft would not give you every single one. However, most of them are available to use for absolutely free. Now let's say I now want to save this onto OneDrive and also to my local hard drive. You can see straight away just up here, this section is like your title bar on the desktop version, where the name of the file is visible. At the moment you can see it says document 6 and saved to OneDrive. All you have to do is click on it and then you can change the name. I'm just going to change this one just to say free Word. Free Word is absolutely fine. I'm happy with that name. And then if you just click out of this section, it will take the new file name that I have given. So this is how you would actually save it on the OneDrive. And please also make a note that on OneDrive, Microsoft Office is constantly saving your work or your document, in this particular case being Microsoft Word. So you don't really need to worry about clicking on file and save or anything like that. However, if you did want to save a copy of this now onto your local hard drive on your own PC, the way to do this is you would click on File and then come down and click on Save As. When you click on Save As, you get some options here. Just want to bring you down here first of all, where it is kind of telling you where is the save button with a question mark, and it says there's no save button because we automatically save your document. So again, just what I just said, office.com will constantly save your work onto OneDrive, so you don't really need to worry about this. However, if you do want to save a copy of this onto your local hard drive, you would simply click on Save As and then come down here and click on download a copy. Or if you prefer, you can also download a copy as a PDF as well, or as an alternative different format called ODT. Now, if I click on download a copy as an example for you today, so I'm going to click on download a copy, and then it's asking me, do you want to download a copy of this file and work offline? This is what I want to do, because remember, I am coming offline. If I was to save a copy onto my local hard drive, I will not be online anymore, I will be offline. So if I click on download a copy, I get a copy of this file downloaded onto my hard drive. You can see it's downloading the file here, and this has actually done it. If I click on the three dots and just click on show in folder, you get to see that inside my downloads folder on my hard drive, I have got a copy of this file. Now, if I did want to move this file from the downloads folder and maybe save it into a more meaningful folder, such as this one that says my files from OneDrive, what I can do is simply click and drag it into this folder, and it will go into there. So now if I click on it, you can see the file has moved onto my preferred choice of folder. There you go. Now, if I take you back to Microsoft Office.com, I'm going to close this now and bring you back here. Now, let's say I've finished with this and I want to now upload a file from my hard drive onto Office.com, because I want to work on this file of mine on Office.com. What I have to do is go back to my app launcher, and let's say go to the main page. So if I click on back and take this will take me back to, let's say, my main page. Now, we can also call this our home page, because when I do click on the home section here, it will always return you here. So let's say I want to now upload this a file from my hard drive. I will actually upload this one, the one I have just saved onto my hard drive, and I'm going to now upload this and then open it onto Office.com. The way there is a couple of ways we can do this. I can use this option here that says upload and open, and this will guide me through the directory or the files, the folders and files. So let's say you know what I have saved this. I've saved it into this folder called my files from OneDrive. So when I click on there and then select the relevant file that I want to now open, if I click on it and select open, what Microsoft Office or Office.com will do is start uploading it to OneDrive, and once it's been uploaded, it will automatically open this file for me, as it is doing right now, and you can see it has been opened. So now I can continue working with this file online and finish it, and then decide, and I can also save it onto my OneDrive if I wanted to, or I can carry on working with this, and once I have finished, I can go back to file, save as, and download a copy again and save it to my local hard drive. So we can do all of this without having to pay for Microsoft Office at all. Okay, I also want to show you this lovely tip or a lovely technique where you can actually use this click and drag method to open a file straight away without having to click on upload and then open and go through the process of finding the relevant file. If you already know where your file is within your file explorer on your PC, so let's say I know this is my window, by the way, everyone, this is my window, and I'm going to access my folder where I know this file that I want to download. If you remember just a few minutes ago, I did say that I have downloaded this file from OneDrive onto this folder on my local hard drive called My Files from OneDrive, and this is the file I'm referring to. So I have downloaded this from OneDrive, but now I want to upload this and open this on Office.com so I can carry on working on it. So what I can do is just simply click on it from there and drag it here within the Office.com section, anywhere here here and just drop it. And what office.com will do is start uploading it just like before and automatically then open the file for me to carry on working on it and do as I wish. And just like before, if I want, once I have finished, I can save it onto my OneDrive, or remember, I can download a copy as well by clicking on File, Save As, and then download a copy. Okay, now let us look at Microsoft Excel and see how we can use Microsoft Excel for free on office.com. So again, it is very similar to the process of Microsoft Word, which I have just demonstrated to you. So we have got Microsoft Excel here, which we can access. We can access it using the plus sign, or we can access it using the app launcher, which I'm going to do so this time. So we need to click on it and then simply click on Excel. And then it will ask us, okay, do we want to create a new blank workbook, or do we want to use one of the built-in templates? Well, I'm just going to use a blank workbook. So if I click on it, Excel will then open me a blank workbook with the default name book 4 this time, because I have actually previously created some of these. This is the reason it's giving me book 4. But if you do it for the very first time, it will say book 1. However, it is not an appropriate or a relevant name that I want. So again, if I click on it, it will allow me to save it with a relevant or a choice or a name, file name of my choice. So if I get rid of book 4 and type in free Excel, something like that, which I'm happy with, and then if I click out of it, it will take this file and change the name to free Excel. And then you can use Microsoft Excel as you wish. All the formulas, all the different commands that is available that you would normally use in the desktop version of Microsoft Excel. Again, you've also got the ribbon. If you don't like the minimal version of the ribbon, you can simply click on this arrow and it will expand and show you all the different commands like it would do so in the desktop version. So you can create all your lovely spreadsheets using all the different formulas and functions. Now, please remember, I have started creating a free series of Microsoft Excel lessons. So you will find all these free lessons available on my channel, Habib's ICT Tutorials. So please do make a start from lesson 1 if you do want to learn a lot more about Microsoft Excel. I have demonstrated many functions and many of the commands that is available in Microsoft Excel. So please go and check them out if you wish. Now again, very similar to the Word, Microsoft Word that I have demonstrated, you can also download a copy of this file and save it onto your local hard drive by clicking on File, Save As, and then downloading a copy. Or you can even rename it or even save it with a new name also on OneDrive in the cloud as well if you wished. So this is how you would use Microsoft Excel. Now let's have a look at Microsoft PowerPoint. So again, from the home page, you can access Microsoft PowerPoint just here, which I'm going to do so this time. If I click on Microsoft PowerPoint, and then again, I've got a blank presentation available to me, or again, I can use one of the built-in templates that Microsoft PowerPoint has available to us. So what I'm going to do is actually use one of these built-in templates. Let's say this one here called Atlas. So if all you have to do is click on it, just like you would do so in the desktop version. Choose any templates, and Microsoft PowerPoint will open the relevant template for you. So again, all the design, all the layout, everything is done for us. All we really have to do now is simply type in the contents of our presentation, and we will have a wonderful presentation created for us. You've got many different designs here as well, as you can see. Again, I'm just going to pick one. This one looked really amazing, so I'm just going to choose this one here. It's very animated as well, as you can see. So all you have to do is click to add a title, click to add subtitle. You can insert new slides like you would do so in the desktop version. So let's say I'm just going to choose another one. Go for a title slide, click on add slide, and you've got a new one. And then you type in the relevant information like I said, and just like before, you can save it onto your OneDrive. So if I click on there and type in free PowerPoint, as it is, as these are free versions of Microsoft Office, so free PowerPoint, I'm happy with that. And again, if I did want to save a copy of this on my local hard drive, I would click on file, but this time the option available on PowerPoint is slightly different. I need to click down here which says download as, and then I can download a copy by clicking on there. It's going to ask me, or it's going to tell me your presentation is ready. All I have to do is click on download. And when I click on download, you can see straight away PowerPoint has started downloading this presentation for me. So if I click on my three dots, click on show in folder, I will show you that it has downloaded into again my downloads folder. So what I can do, just like I did before, I can click and drag it into the folder of my own choice, which is this one, my files from OneDrive. So if I click on it now, you can see my file has now been downloaded from office.com into my local hard drive. Now again, now what I can do, if you were wondering what you could do with this file now, well, I can save this onto a pen drive if I wanted to. I can email this to anybody, the usual stuff you would do with your saved files. So let's now have a look at what else office.com has in store for us. I want to tell you a little bit about Microsoft OneDrive. Now Microsoft OneDrive is the free cloud storage that you get as part of the free membership that you get. Now they give you 5 GB of storage, now which 5 GB is an ample amount which you can use to save all your Word documents, your spreadsheets, your PowerPoint online in a central place within the cloud, absolutely for free. You can also create new folders within Microsoft OneDrive, and you can move your files around different folders, which I will show you very shortly. You can also access your files from any internet-enabled device, because don't forget, OneDrive is on the internet, and all you need is a device with internet connection and you will be able to access all your files. And this is one of the main advantages of saving your work in the cloud within Microsoft OneDrive. And finally, you also do not need to worry about carrying USB drives, saving your work on there and then transferring it onto another PC. Or if you were traveling, going to another country and you wanted to access your work, you would normally save your work onto a removable USB drive or something of a similar nature. Now with OneDrive, which is on the cloud, on the internet, you do not have to worry about any of this. You would simply have to have access to an internet enabled device and you could access all of your work in one central place in the cloud within Microsoft OneDrive. Now let's have a look how we can access OneDrive and create folders and move files amongst them. So again, clicking on the app launcher, you can access the OneDrive just here. So when I click on it, this will take me to my OneDrive, and don't forget, this is your storage area within the cloud. So these are a couple of folders that I have already got. So if I did want to create a new folder, all I have to do is click on new here and then choose a folder. When I do so, it will ask me, okay, what name do you want to give to this folder? I'm just going to call it free office files, something like that. Doesn't really matter. I'm just giving you an example, and then click on create. and then my new folder is available to me. So what I can do now is select any of the files that I want to move into this new folder which I have just created. So all I have to do is choose one of them simply by ticking it here to make sure that this is the selected one that I want to move, and then it's a matter of just simply clicking and dragging it into the folder like you would normally do within your normal file management system within your PC. Now if I open this folder, you can see the new file that I have just moved into this newly created folder. Now I just want to give you a quick reminder as to what you will need to get Microsoft Office for free. Well, you will need constant internet connection simply because all these free applications of Microsoft Office is available on their website office.com. So being on the internet, you will need internet connection constantly to be able to use them. That is the only negative aspect I can think of. Other than that, there isn't really any other downfall. And also you will need Hotmail or an Outlook email account for you to have an account associated with Microsoft. Once you've got any of them, you can access microsoftoffice.com for absolutely free of charge. And finally, if you do decide to get or buy Microsoft Office and get the full desktop version, I will quickly show you, as I promised at the beginning of this tutorial. All you have to do is simply click on Buy Office. And once you've clicked on Buy Office, they do have different packages. This is the free one which I have shown and demonstrated to you thoroughly in today's tutorial. However, I am going to give you some tips if you do want to buy Microsoft Office and avoid paying the hefty prices or the price tag that comes with it. For example, this is the one I would recommend that you get. However, if you have a look here, it says that this package here, the Microsoft 365 family package, you can share this with 6 people. Now my advice, my tip to you for today is that what you do is ask 6 family members or even 6 friends of yours, and what you can do is divide the monthly or even the annual figure of £79.99, approximately £80 if I was to round it up, £80. Now if you divide £80 amongst 6 people, it will work out to be something like around £13 per person per year. Now if you think of it that way, £13 per year is actually peanuts to get access to Microsoft Office desktop version and get access to all their comprehensive features as well. Now remember, you wouldn't really need it if you were to do the everyday day-to-day task. The free version will do all the magic for you absolutely for free. You do not need to get this, but if you did, please do take my advice on board and get 6 people together and then pay this hefty price and share it amongst all 6 of you. Or if you were to pay on a monthly basis, it will work out something like £1 a month per person, and you also get 1 terabyte per person of storage within Microsoft OneDrive, which is the cloud storage. Now I hope this tutorial has been very beneficial for you. If it has, please do give it a thumbs up and share with your friends and family so they can also get Microsoft Office for free. And please consider subscribing to our channel, and I shall see you over in the next video. And because many more tutorials and lessons on Microsoft Office is coming your way. So until then, please do look after yourself, and goodbye for now.